Vinny from Eastern Security slash Intelitech slash just the man on social media. What's your hot take on the physical security industry?
The marketing sucks.
Agree. Here's my widget, and here's a spec sheet, and right now make a buying decision. But what's your solution? Like, what about the marketing sucks, and B, how would you make it better?
It looks like the same marketing from one big manufacturer, one big integrator to the next. They're using the same stock photos from Adobe, or some AI generated one with or one with a paid actor in it. Always dressed up as a mechanic, wearing the blue coveralls, the overalls,
Wait.
using a wrench to install a camera.
Security integrators don't dress up like mechanics?
Not typically, no. But I mean, that
And
is
they're always perfectly cleaned and perfectly groomed, and they got all the logos all over.
And look in the tool belt too. They'll have an iPad, a wrench, and a power drill in the tool belt, and you're expected to believe that they've installed, a camera with just that. It's
Right.
amazing. But no, the marketing is stale, and from one company to the next, it's way too similar. They're not, especially from the integrator level, they're not really displaying their brand other than just smacking a logo onto it.
Right.
They're not doing enough to build their own brand to reach their actual audience. From the manufacturer standpoint, they're giving integrators and dealers, bundles and bundles of trifolds that just collect dust and sit in the office until they're outdated a year later anyway.
Yep.
What they should be doing is, instead of marketing to dealers or giving them marketing that they can give to end users, they should cut out the middleman and market directly to end users. They can still create collateral for the dealers that they can co-brand, and they can offer all those services from a digital aspect. And hey, if they request a trifold, you can make
Fine,
a
here you
trifold
go.
for them, or maybe convince them why it's probably not going to get them more sales to have
Right.
trifolds.
Well, and then as the manufacturer driving that demand at the end user, then somebody's got to go and buy it, and then they have to buy it from someone, and that
Exactly.
someone can be their channel partners, their systems integration
And
partners.
just picture how convenient this would be for a manufacturer. They put out an ad out there for a piece of technology, solution, whatever. End user sees it and they're like, oh, I want that. They call their security company and say, hey, I just saw this great solution from HID.
Right.
And they're like, oh, we don't. They're gonna get it from somewhere if the ad was powerful enough. All of a sudden now that dealer is like, oh, geez, I guess we got to get HID.
Yes.
It's a win for everybody. The end user, at the end of this, they still get the product they want. The manufacturer has now gotten a new dealer. The dealer has gotten a new solution that they can also market to other end users. It's a win for everybody.
I agree, and like if you even look at like the pharmaceutical industry, who do they market to? When I'm watching a baseball game and it's an advertisements for some drug you've never heard of before, what's the last thing that they always say? Contact your doctor for this thing. And so now when I go to the doctor's office, if I am afflicted by whatever that thing is that's probably gonna cause all kinds of side effects, but I can say, hey doc, I saw this commercial on television, talk to me about this, have a conversation about it. And maybe that medication's not right for me, maybe this reader or this panel or this camera is not right for me, but now I'm actually having that conversation. I'm engaged with that integrator who can then help make that buying decision. But yeah, I agree. Like just printing out a bunch of trifolds, dropping it on somebody's desk serves no purpose.
And the problem is right now, a lot of manufacturers, they've got the name recognition. In the integrator and the security industry, a lot of end users, they don't know what the brand is.
Right.
They need to build up their name recognition with the actual end users. Need
Yes.
their own brand, similar to a Ring.
Yeah.
Or, any of these other big ones, Simply Safe. That's what they need to do, is establish that name directly with the end users to drive sales. Because honestly, the dealers, they're probably not going to market what they're giving to them. They don't have a Vinny, they don't have a Phil there to do their marketing, and that's a problem in itself. And I think realistically, the manufacturers need to work with marketing consultants that have backgrounds with integrators or close relationships with integrators to make this happen.
Yeah, 100%. That's a good take.